Bruce Willis is iconic as futuristic cab driver Korben Dallas in The Fifth Element. But what if a certain Lethal Weapon star was cast instead? From a rock star to a pretty woman, here are some stars who nearly appeared in the sci-fi classic. In an alternate universe, Prince would have played the role of Ruby Rhod. It's a casting decision that's pretty much perfect, especially because Rhod exhibits the eccentricity and sheer swagger that the Purple Rain artist already possessed. In fact, director Luc Besson said that he wrote the Ruby Rhod character specifically for the Grammy-winning artist. Besson wrote in a Reddit AMA, "It was written for Prince. I met him, he said yes. But then he went on a world tour for 10 years. We couldn't find time in his schedule." In a Twitter post from 2016, Besson even shared Jean-Paul Gaultier's concept art of Prince in the role. The famed costume designer began working with Prince early on in the film's production, though he found himself butting heads with the artist. As part of the Brooklyn Museum's The Fashion World of Jean-Paul Gaultier, From the Sidewalk to the Catwalk exhibit, Gaultier said this about the singer. "I showed him my drawings, but he didn't say a word. Later, Luke told me that Prince had been very surprised and amused by my presentation, but that he found the costumes a bit too effeminate." Ultimately, the role of Ruby Rhod went to Chris Tucker, and the rest is history. In a separate Reddit AMA, director Luc Besson revealed that he originally had Mel Gibson in mind for the role of Korben Dallas.
"You shouldn't tempt me, man."
Besson wrote in the AMA, "I had asked Mel Gibson first because he had his office next to mine at Warner Brothers. He peeked into my office every morning to tell me that he was thinking about it. After 3 months, he passed." While it would have been fascinating to envision Gibson as a futuristic cab driver who helped save the human race, it's difficult to deny just how perfect Bruce Willis is in the role. In a retrospective chat with Entertainment Weekly, Besson revealed that he was initially hesitant to reach out to the die-hard actor because of how costly his fees would be. Willis, however, was immediately on board with Besson's vision, saying, "I just liked Luke. I liked the story. I liked the idea. I thought it would be fun to go to France and make a movie." And money ultimately didn't seem to be an issue for Willis. As a Hollywood Reporter noted, the Sixth Sense star took a pay cut to work on The Fifth Element.
Want a cup of coffee? Yeah.
It's hard to imagine anyone else but Milla Jovovich inhabiting the role of the mysterious but joyful Lilo. The heart of the film, Jovovich expertly captures the raw intensity, childlike wonder, and naivety that makes Lilo such a beloved character. And for director Luc Besson, meeting Jovovich was a boon. The two were briefly married and reunited for the 1999 flick The Messenger, the story of Joan of Arc. Like most of the leading cast in The Fifth Element, Jovovich's casting was in fluctuation, as several talented stars were vying for the role. According to Jean-Paul Gaultier, Julia Roberts would have occupied the lead role in an early iteration of The Fifth Element. Unfortunately, Roberts and a number of other stars didn't get the Fifth Element gig. In a chat with Movie Line, Showgirl star Elizabeth Berkley revealed that she was also in the running for a role in The Fifth Element, though things ultimately didn't work out. Berkley told the outlet, "I got very close to getting cast on The Fifth Element, and Luc Besson couldn't have been more supportive. Ultimately, the cast of The Fifth Element is perfect as it is. However, one can't help but wonder just how different Besson's final product could have looked with Mel Gibson, Prince, or even Berkley in the lead roles. Will we ever see the iconic cast return for a potential sequel? It's unlikely, as Besson says he has no interest in revisiting his sci-fi classic. The director told comicbook.com, "In The Fifth Element, there's nothing in the DNA to make a sequel. They just live together, and they're happy, and she's a fifth element, and that's it. It will be just for money, and I'm not interested."